Welcome back to janky, blocky 3D graphic adventure, i.e. Gabriel Knight 3.
AKA, I still wish we were playing Alone in the Dark.
Kind of looks like, oh god, yeah. Yeah, touchy controls. Alright, anyway, so last time we left off, we were talking to Madame Kazanu. I don't even remember what her name is in this game.
Madame Girard.
Girard.
She's kind of uppity for someone who lives in the middle of nowhere.
Considering
then
it's
again, hell, I live in Rittersburg.
Considering same voice actor from the first Gabriel Knight. But we have some learning to do, because we haven't done enough museum tours in these games.
Oh boy, I'm learning.
Yep. We are learning, alright.
These panels tell the history of the Rennes-le-Château area.
Are we gonna read them?
These panels tell the history of the Rennes-le-Château area.
Ah. I guess they didn't have the budget for Tim Curry to read all of these.
Although the Templars were inaugurated, and alright, I ain't doing this.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah,
that's too much crap for Ralph.
I'll just leave it up. We'll look at each panel.
These panels tell the history of the Rennes-le-Château area.
Wrong button. I'll just leave the panels up if you really want to read them. Although I think I'm doing them... No, I'm not doing... I think I might be doing them in the right order. If you're curious, you can pause the video.
No, it looks like you're going backwards.
Oh,
the last one was the 12th century, that one was the 700s. But maybe
this one was talking about 1100s and 1307, so maybe I am going backwards.
Maybe the rest of them don't matter. Nope.
The Celts. Very little is known about them. So we'll just pull up each panel. Yeah, I guess this is the correct answer. Well, Celts to the Romans.
We did at least know that that's where the Banshees lived, and they did live well.
But we need to discover the secret of the Druids. Oh wait, sorry, that's a different Adventure Moon Logic game. With probably the weirdest box art I think I've ever seen on an adventure game.
Hey everybody, check out this sweet head I found.
That was panel 3. We'll go panel 4. More history.
Mystical priest kings, huh?
Yep. Dagobert II.
Dogbert II. Gotcha.
That is a name. That's a name. Right panel? Yes. Oh, he was murdered. Murdered.
The Pope endorsed the murder. Yeah, that guy sucked.
Oh, those popes endorsing murders left and right.
Pepin the Fat.
Pepin the Third.
Pepin the Fat.
Do.
Except it's played with like 6 basses. And a tuba.
Yeah, it has the tuba bass line. Turn it into like a polka kind of thing.
Oh, I was thinking just the entire brass section gets replaced by tubas.
Oh. I know we looked at these panels already, but now we're doing it in the correct order. But all that up to the Templars, because everything has to involve the Templars in some fashion.
Bloody Templars.
What's this?
Hey, he kind of looks like me. Except for the dress part.
Oh, what are we talking about? Ah.
Looks great.
Shoot. So what are you?
My goodness, Estelle. Look at this. It's the sacred number of Ra. You're right, Lily. And look, it says Virgo. Isis.
And Trinus et Eunice. 3 or 1, isn't it? Or am I conjugating badly?
Oh, I'm afraid I never had Latin.
Well, I think I'm right. Do you suppose they're referring to Nut, Horus, and Osiris?
They could be
Rhinoceros?
referring to God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost. Couldn't they?
Don't be stupid. Anyway, Dr. Wen says it's all the same thing. Or was that Mary, God, and Jesus?
Look at that shape. Wasn't there something like that in Dr. Wen's sacred geometry?
Shh! Do you want to give everything away?
Oh, sorry.
Please, give everything away. We need puzzle solutions.
Well, I'm sure that none of that stuff will come back at all later.
No, certainly not.
And I kind of just inadvertently did that because I just wanted to look at this thing over here.
I'm not sure I'd want that thing between my legs. Looks dangerous.
Right. Anyway,
It's an auto harp.
Now that
It
we've-
plays itself.
now that we've overheard their conversation,
Creeping.
let's creep on them a bit.
There's a couple of beauteous dames. All right, so I'm feeling generous.
You're one to talk, Pixel Boy.
And let's...
Good morning, ladies.
Look, Estelle, the gentleman has come over to introduce himself. Isn't that charming?
Well, I try. The name's Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yes. How do you do, Mr. Knight? I'm
Yes.
Estelle Styles,
Yes.
and this is Lady
Yes.
Lily Howard.
Renowned on
Yes.
stage and
I
screen.
like your Guile from Street Fighter
Now
cosplay
you're
lady.
thinking, how modest, how petite, and of course, I am Lily.
Alright, well, let's ask them about things like the Holy Grail.
The Grail! Sorry.
Thank you.
You wouldn't by any chance
I've been
be
trying
here
to take
looking
medication
for
for
the
that.
Holy Grail, would you?
Ah, but we all seek the Holy Grail.
Oh.
It's
Everyone
contagious.
on the
I'm
tour?
sorry.
No,
Oh no.
man. All mankind. The correct question is not, do you seek the Grail, but do you know what the Grail is?
Well, what is it?
Ah, 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 ah.
I feel the same way.
It's the Gotcha. Is that like the lolly lule lo?
No, it just has to do with the count.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not it's
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
It's just the inflection is wrong. It's a regional dialect.
Aren't they a pop band from the 80s from Europe?
What, regional dialect?
No.
Oh.
Alright, I'll stop.
I don't know. Maybe we should make a band called Regional Dialect. Not sure what genre that would fit into, but hey, whatever.
Are you with the tour group?
He's a sly one, Estelle.
Yes, Mr. Knight, we are.
What about you, dear boy? I thought we'd met everyone this morning.
Oh, I'm a friend of Mosley's.
Ah, well.
I'm sorry to hear.
Very
I'm sorry to hear
underwhelmed,
that.
it seems.
Are you all here looking for the treasure?
Well, we can hardly deny it since we're on the tour.
But it's not as though we have a theory, Mr. Knight.
Estelle, you're so subtle.
Oh, yeah? You got a theory? Well, let me hear it.
Is that a note of ridicule I hear? Can it be?
Maybe.
No, I didn't.
Do you think perhaps that only men can have valid theories?
Hardly. It's just the whole idea of a...
Lily.
Are we to take it that you yourself have no theory, sir?
About the treasure? No, I don't.
Methinks he doth protest too much.
It's possible.
My
Is that
theory
it?
is
I
that it's a
think I've
complete
had
waste
enough
of time at
Lady
your
Howard
idiots.
for the moment. I think I've had enough of Lady Howard for the moment.
It would seem that way. What is behind them?
A bunch of old documents in French. Be still, my heart.
Alright, so... You're gonna just... zoom in on them. Okay. Pew! What's this?
It's an angel holding a devil in chains. Odd. I've never seen Satan drawn quite like that.
If only we could see how Satan was drawn. Just have to use our
Yeah, I
imaginations.
Can't get any closer to that.
It's a letter in French.
Hooray.
En français. Isn't there a picture on the wall?
I have to remember how to pan the camera.
Isn't it hold Control or Alt or one of those two?
No, that's raise and lower. Shift.
Shift.
I think he's the guy the museum's named after, Saunier.
And what are you?
Senor Saunier.
Adam and Eve. I never liked that story. Can you imagine there being only one woman on the entire planet? Ooh, God.
Right. Good lord. I certainly hope he got paid a lot for this. It's like a stupid amount.
He doesn't sound like he
Looks
got paid a lot
lost
for
and
this.
found box.
Anything in the lost and found box?
Somebody lost a hat.
I want that hat.
It's not really my style. Looks more like something Mosley would wear.
That's all the more reason to take it.
It's not really my
It
style.
probably is Mosley's
Looks
hat.
more like something Mosley would wear. Lost items. Wonder if my life is in there.
Is he just reacting in real time to the jokes he has to read?
Lost
I want to hear that
items.
again.
Wonder if my life is in there. God.
Alright, let's get out of here. There's nothing more to learn by being at that museum. And now it's 12 to 2. We've moved on.
It's slightly later in the day.
Yes, time has advanced. Well, since we're sitting in front of the hotel, let's go in the hotel. So we just phase into existence around the camera.
Yeah, let's just clip on through here.
Clip on through to the other side. Sorry.
Thanks, you've just invented a speedrunning spoof.
Do you have anything new to talk about?
Try to
I
jump,
just want
try
you
to
to know
slide,
you're
clip
doing
on
a
through
great
to the
job.
other side.
So many people forget to say the little words of kindness. Monsieur is too thoughtful.
Don't mention it.
Well, he's got nothing new to say. Let's see.
See if Mosley's missing a hat.
This was the phone booth. Let's take a peek in here. Probably nobody in here, I'd imagine, but let's just look around. That's what I thought. And what's going on in here?
I've been waiting to get you alone, Maddie. I don't like to brag in front of the others, but I think you're going to be surprised at how this tour turns out. Might bring some fame your way. Help you out.
Are you implying, Monsieur Wilkes, that you intend to find the treasure this trip?
That's right.
You will have my full attention when you do.
That's right.
You don't believe me? I got this theory, see?
Monsieur Wilkes, everyone has a theory.
Yeah, but they ain't got what I got. You can write that up and take it to the bank.
Really? And what do you have that is so unusual?
Why don't you come by my room tonight and find out?
Oh.
I got this big piece of equipment, see?
Oh, je comprends. However big your equipment, monsieur, I've no doubt seen something very much like it before. Besides, I probably have other plans.
Saucy.
Well then. Well then. See, lunch is out. What do we have?
Real propane cooking. Yum.
You gonna say that for all of them?
Real
Yep.
propane cooking. Yum.
How about you open it?
I make it a rule never to look at French food. It sometimes looks back. Not right now, thanks.
Alright, well, we can't do anything with that.
You dare turn down your continental breakfast. Continental
Well, it's
lunch,
lunchtime.
whatever.
Well, let's have a chat with our friend here, because we don't know who this is.
Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Gabriel Knight,
Knight, eh? Wilkes is the name. John Wilkes.
Australian.
That's right. And you're a Yank.
If you mean American, yeah. But there are
This was
certain
a diner.
painting looks
features of my
familiar.
family
If this
tree
was a
that
diner, I
shape
could
me that
ask
way.
if you're sitting in the
Are you
John
with the
Wilkes
door?
booth.
Yeah, I'm with the
Ah!
Look, I'm all for being friendly like, but my lunch is getting cold.
Oh, sure. We'll talk later.
I'm sure we will. Alright, well, I don't think he's going to want to talk to us very much, but let's go have a chat.
Hey, Madeline. How's lunch?
Satisfactory, Monsieur Knight. Will you be dining, or are the prices here kinda steep?
Oh, if I get hungry, I'll eat. Don't worry about it.
I will try not to fret.
Right. Anyway. That's about all we can do here.
It's about all this I can take.
Let's get the hell out of here. All these people are jerks. Let's go poke around upstairs.
Mr. Knight?
Huh. I see a big trunk.
There you are, ladies. I greatly appreciate your understanding.
I'm sure you'll be able to repay us somehow, Mr. Baza, when the time comes. Move along now, Estelle. I really must rest.
She's got the
Thank you, Mr.
posture of a
Bowser.
zombie.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
Miss
really.
Stiles.
And that's about the personality of one, too, it seems.
Chomp, chomp. Oh, she's shoving boxes
Man, that
around.
thing really
like
slides.
she's
Jeez.
shoving boxes around like she's in Resident Evil 2.
Well, that was enlightening. So it seems like 31, and I did not see what other room that was. But it seems like they have switched rooms. So I may have to go reference that at some point. I'm sure it will come in handy at some point. There's really nothing else for us to do in here right now.
It's probably related to you being able to look out your window.
Perhaps. Like I said, I'm sure it will come into play at some point that we'll need to remember that. And of course, that means I will not remember that. Alright, well. Let's have another walk around. Because, can't leave town. Because we need a ride. And we can't get that. That'll come later. What the... Hello? Thank you. I was to say, I'm like, is this gonna cut across? Or did I just break something?
No, he's just gonna wander off into the distance forever.
I guess
It's
so.
like one of those bugged out duels in Ghost of Tsushima. Guy just wanders off. Just in case.
Yep. I don't know if we're gonna start crashing or not, but I don't feel like redoing segments, so...
I think you're fine.
Well, I don't need a repeat of Gabriel Knight 2. and I can't move right now. Oh, there we
Chi è
go.
colpevole di questo sacrilegio?
May I be of service, monsieur?
Par ces signes tu le vaincras? Could you tell me what is meant by this?
It means, by this sign shall you conquer it.
It. What is it? The proper
It's it.
phrase
It's
is
a
par ces
it's a pretty
signes
cool
tu
song,
vaincras.
actually.
By this sign shall you conquer, meaning naturally the sign of the cross.
I am aware that there's been a slight modification, yes.
To what end? What is the it to which the words refer?
What
Monsieur,
is
the Abbé
it?
Saunier designed this statue.
What is it?
What he meant by this, or by any of the decorations in the church, we can only surmise.
I see. If that is your answer, then you cannot be of service to me. Good day.
Jeez. Well, aren't you a big old jerk?
Don't shart your
Jerky
jerks over
jerk
it, bro.
pants. Yeesh. Alright. Suppose we have to talk to Mr.
And I
Mustard
thought
Jerk.
that only American tourists were that rude.
Alright, what do you got to say to me? Jerky von Jerkmeister.
Hi, are you with the tour?
Si, signore. And who are you?
My name's Knight. My friend Mosley is on your tour.
Ah, I am Buchelli. Vittorio Buchelli.
Nice to meet
I am
you.
the Italian.
How'd you like the tour so
Clearly.
far?
I am enjoying it. Yes, thank you.
Oh boy, you got a lot of things to talk about, don't you?
Did you get in late last night, Signor Buccelli?
Signore. Yes, it was quite late.
Did you drive, or...
I took a train.
Oh, yeah?
Choo-choo.
I came in last night by train. What train were you on?
From the midnight train.
From
Going
Naples.
everywhere.
From Georgia?
No. I was taking that in a bit of a different direction.
Well, there are quite a lot of midnight trains to take that, so...
It's true. I was
So,
on the night
what do you
train.
think
Don't
of the
talk to me. I
church?
have a
It
headache.
isn't a church. They should make that clear.
It's not a church?
No, this parish was closed years ago. The building is a tourist attraction, nothing more.
Do you know anything about the Holy Grail being around here?
The Grail is a story, nothing more.
Do they have the story around here?
Well, yeah, we saw it in the bookshop, but the bookshop's closed, remember?
No, we'll never get the Holy
you,
Grail now.
Did you come to look for the treasure?
Treasure? Signori, please.
No,
Oh, you
senor.
don't think there is a treasure?
I would be very surprised.
Then how come you took the tour?
Well, the history of the area and the fable of the treasure, these interest one, no?
No, not really.
No, pff,
Then why are you here?
Oh, yeah, the history, sure.
Standard kidnapping investigation unit. I'm gonna go now.
Alright, let's look
What are
around.
they looking for? The last virgin in France? Jesus with some more women. No, don't remember who. I think this one is Jesus fallen for the third time.
Oh, I guess our Italian friend left.
Got tired of you standing next to him.
I guess so. What do we got?
That's a confessional, but it looks like it hasn't been used since Vatican II.
There's a dated reference, wow.
I don't think they're still taking customers.
Aw, but there's probably an elevator in there.
He falls
Yeah,
again.
really.
Or something. Father O'Brien would be ashamed at my memory. From the dark depths of my early religious training, I seem to remember something about Veronica and a veil. It's Jesus and John the Baptist. They look dusty.
Oh, we can keep looking at the Stations of the Cross, but we'll look at some other
Saint
stuff.
Germain. Never heard of her. Maybe she's the saint of relativity. Get it? Germaine. Relative.
Oh, boo.
Oh, never mind.
Howdy, your jokes are worse than the ones that we come up with.
Yeah, seriously. And you got paid for this.
Yeah, I know. No, well, maybe he didn't get paid for it, but somebody did.
More than one person got paid for that joke. Someone got paid to write it. He got paid
Anthony
to read it.
the Hermit. There's a fun.
Somebody got paid to transcribe it. There's a whole economy.
Somebody
around
maybe
that.
got paid to translate it.
There's a whole economy around that joke. And what do we get?
We get to show it to the masses.
For free. You jerks.
So is this the time to announce that we're sponsored by, like, I don't know. We haven't gotten to anything about this one, so we can't. Maybe we're getting sponsored by Voodoo Box again.
Oh, that, yeah, possible. And other such
Roach.
existing businesses.
Nice legs. Maybe he's the patron saint of Gillette. Never mind.
Oh, good lord. Seriously.
You were worried about crashing. You should have been worried about the jokes.
Ta-dum.
Mary Magdalene. What a babe, huh?
Some interesting line delivery there.
Maybe he was just like, I can do this project, but you have to give me all the lines, and I have to get through everything in a half an hour.
There are those 4 angels again. A communion cup. Jeez. The last time I took communion, I didn't even have facial hair. Not that I have much now.
I was just saying, you still don't.
Mary Magdalene in some kind of a cave. A skull, a book, and a cross made from a tree with living branches. Huh.
Good lord. Like,
Madonna and Child.
not even trying.
It's kind of a Catholic thing. The Magdalene washing Jesus' feet. They just don't make women like that anymore.
Blessed are the foot
It's
washers.
Joseph holding the infant Jesus.
What's over here?
Jesus.
It's a big pulpit kind of a thing.
Same thing?
It's a big
Yeah.
pulpit kind of a thing.
Oh, that is right click. I don't need that.
Stained glass. It's a bit too Victorian for my taste, but Gracie loves the stuff.
Can I go in here?
Maybe I should just talk to the guy at the desk.
Nah. But yeah, I suppose have a chat with our friend here.
He looks like a math teacher I had once, which explains why I never liked math.
Just going off on everybody, jeez.
Hey, how are ya? The name's Knight.
Good afternoon, Mr. Knight.
Are you the priest here, or...
People call me the Abbé, yes. The name's Arnaud. Abbé Arnaud.
Is that like unique New York? Say it enough times and you just get tongue-tied.
Perhaps. So, I know I didn't talk about voices for the 2 characters we met earlier, but this is another one of those, like, where did they get this person from? This character is voiced by Greg Berger. The name might now sound familiar, but he's done a bunch of voices for Spyro in those series, but then also is the voice of Jecht in every game he shows up in.
So he's one of them voice actors who's all over the place.
Yeah, he is all over the place. Like, if you look, he has like 320 some credits or something like that.
Jeez.
So yeah, he's in a lot of places.
I'm looking
so it's
through.
just like
I'm looking through his list
how'd
here,
you
and
end
I'm
up
just
here?
like, wow, he has so many voice credits, and I don't know who any of these are.
Yeah, some of them are like that, and then some are like this, where it's like, how did you get here?
This is quite a place. I haven't seen many churches this, colorful.
I assure you, it is unique. Saint Mary Magdalene's is quite ancient, but Abbe Saunier restored it in the 1890s. It is his spirit you see around you.
Ah, nice.
So, now I know why I recognize the name a little bit.
Why is that?
That's yet another Metal Gear Solid 3 veteran. This guy plays the Pain, the commando made of bees.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you're listening to his voice, he has that, it's like the Jim Cummings voice. You can hear it in any context and know exactly who it is. Like, it's the same deal.
Yeah.
You don't see churches dedicated to Mary Magdalene very often.
Ah, but the Magdalene cult was quite strong in the old days, particularly in this part of the world.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
The Magdalene journeyed to the south of France after the death of Jesus. She lived here for many years. In fact, you can visit her remains at a church near Marseille.
Ah, I had no idea. The Holy Grail has been linked to this area, is that right?
The connection is nearly as old as the Grail legend itself.
That's some great
What have
placement
you
on
read
that
on the
cursor.
subject?
Not much. Arthurian legends aren't really my thing. But it's supposed to be a cup that contained the blood of Christ, isn't it?
A vessel that contains the blood of Christ, yes.
Wow,
Ah, yes, important distinction.
Do you
Sorry,
think
I
the
called
Holy
your ship a
Grail
boat,
is
man.
behind the treasure of Rennes-le-Château?
It is possible.
Do you know of anyone in this area that has a particular interest in the Grail?
Besides myself? No one that I can think of.
Laser
Of
eye.
course, the treasure seekers
God,
who
it's
visit
Kano.
the valleys are often interested in the Grail.
What do you mean by the Magdalene cult?
A cult of devotion. It's still quite strong in this area, despite the best efforts of the Catholic Church. Did you know that most of the famous Black Madonna images were not images of the Virgin Mary at all, but of the Magdalene? The Church wanted to downplay the role of Mary Magdalene, so they called her a prostitute and insisted that all the Black Madonnas were really the Virgin Mary.
Ooh, church conspiracies.
Fun.
But the Black Madonnas usually show a mother and child, don't they? If the woman's Mary Magdalene, who's the child?
Excellent question, Mr. Knight.
Are you gonna
One that I don't have an answer for, conveniently.
say, are you going to answer that for me? Come on.
Nope. What? I was just gonna say something. Now I can't remember what it was. Shoot. Was gonna make a joke. I've forgotten the joke.
That's the baby Jesus again. That's the one that everyone makes cry all the time.
Oh no, I was just wondering if Dan Brown was like a consulting writer on this game.
Dan Brown furiously
Good
taking
Lord.
I know
notes as
the
he's
basic history.
playing Gabriel Knight
There
3.
are a few Templars buried in the cemetery, no. But, yes. I think I'll refer you to a young scholar staying in the house near the Chateau de Blanchefort. His name is Larry Chester. He says he's working on a Templar book.
Hello, incredibly
Okay,
English name.
thanks.
And let me know if he's helpful at all, will you?
Sure.
Not getting my
Didn't
hopes
Dan
up.
Brown have? Didn't Dan Brown have a book come out like around this time, and then the Da Vinci Code was slightly after? I don't remember.
Da Vinci Code was the second book in that series, but I think that was a few years after this.
Yeah, so like if he did, well, yeah, maybe he was just like, holy crap, I gotta write this down. This will make an awesome book, and I'll make it a bunch of books, and then make people stupid and thinking that they're real.
Even though they very obviously aren't.
Do you think that there's a treasure around here?
Of course there's a treasure, but it will not be found by just anyone. Let those who have ears hear.
But yeah, I've been listening to you this whole damn time. Been making fun of you along the way, but I've been listening this whole time. I can hear just fine, thanks.
They got brochures, but they're in French.
Don't care.
I don't read French.
Don't care. Take one.
You got any of these in English?
Not at the moment, but I have some on order. If Monsieur would check back tomorrow.
Sure.
Well, I guess I need to check back tomorrow.
Fuel for the flock. Trinkets for the Trinity.
Can we take some of it? Yoink!
Hey, I got enough sins already, thanks.
Well, then what's one more?
Seriously, just throw it on the pile.
Alright, I believe... at least that's everything of importance we need to do here, I think. So, let us move on. Tick, tick, tick. Is that just the loading screen, I wonder? Now, we can't run a scooter yet, so we can't do anything there. And that person he referred us to, I don't believe is in town, so we need to find a way to get out. So, don't think there's much else to do.
I don't think I'd find the baby by knocking on doors. I will keep my ears open, though.
Doop, 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 doop.
That looks like a private home.
So let's go inside. Since apparently we're all concerned about that kind of thing now. Anyway, since we noticed that Mosley's not down in the dining room anymore, let's see if he's back up in his room. Maybe we can have a chat.
If we ever get there.
And it just takes his sweet old time walking around. Unless I, like, zoom in on the stairs. Alright, he's 33. Where the heck is 33? 27. 25. 33, here we go. That makes sense, you know.
Yeah, I know how to count.
Well, clearly we do here.
Hello.
Gabriel.
Gabriel Knight.
There you are.
All right, you hairball. What are you really doing here? You didn't know anything about my tree.
I'll tell ya. Don't worry about it. What about you? Since when do you take European tours?
Hey, you don't know everything about me.
Apparently not.
Anyway, I was here first. So what's your excuse?
Well, we got a lot of things to talk about. Baby, the case, the Holy Grail, tour group, treasures, and 2 men with a trunk. But let's just go across.
Have you heard a baby crying since you've arrived?
A baby?
What's
what
a baby?
What the hell are you talking about, Knight? I ain't heard no baby.
What's a baby? Alright, next.
Alright, this is what happened. A couple of weeks ago, Grace and I got this invitation in the mail.
Now cool it down there, piano.
I was passed out for a while. I'm not even sure how long.
Well,
when
I guess we
got up,
skipped forward.
We were at the Kauiza station.
Please read the comic book.
conductor saw the 2 men get
Yeah,
off.
really.
They've got to be around here somewhere.
Wow. This is really interesting.
Yeah, we skipped over 3/4 of it.
You appreciate it.
So what's all this about? Vampires? Or did I hear something funny?
Nothing funny about it. The night visitors, Prince James calls them, but they take blood. Sounds like vampires to me.
Oh,
Take blood, visa, or
you
discover.
don't believe in that crap, do you?
Mose, you have no idea.
Well, the kidnappers are real enough. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna figure out what's going on, that's what. First of all, there's your tour group.
I think you're swinging at an empty plate there.
Y'all got in last night, didn't you? Maybe one of you was on that train. Or maybe someone in your little group is here for a handoff of the kid. It'd be the perfect cover story.
You're right. It's possible.
Or maybe not. which is why I gotta go check out the area too, soon as I get some wheels.
So this is a real Schottenjäger case, huh? What's going on with that whole thing?
What's that noise?
And, what about Grace?
I'll tell you. Don't rush me.
I think that's just a cat being loud.
I don't know if you're hearing it, but there's something going on. Is that just in your end or what?
That may just be my cat.
Oh, okay. Continue our conversation? Oh, I guess we're going to talk about Grace now.
Grace is doing fine since you asked.
A bed. Huh? Huh? Come on. The two of you alone in the Alps.
We're not sleeping together.
What? Did he get chewed off in your last case or what?
Oh, I don't know. We've come close a couple of times, but I get all freaked out or something.
You're starting to worry me, bud.
Look, Gracie's a
No,
doll.
there's definitely a noise.
But she's living with me.
No, I just chased him away.
If I slept with her and then I changed my mind, what would I do? Throw her out?
Why don't you just marry her, Nat?
Oh, God.
I forgot. You're allergic.
Even if I did want to get married, I'm not sure it would be Gracie. She's like a chair, you know?
Yep.
Say you see this really great chair, and you like the chair, and your mother likes the chair, and everyone says you should buy the chair, but you know that if you take it home, everything else would have to go. You know, like the chair is Louis XIV, and the rest of your place is IKEA.
Well, bud, I hate to say it, but you better start cooking or get out of the kitchen.
Your metaphors suck,
you
guys.
Keep farting around.
Yeah, really.
Might just bait you to it.
Ugh. I want to have something to say to that, but I just don't.
What's wrong with IKEA mixing IKEA with high-end furniture?
I mean, half my house is furnished in IKEA. I don't know what the hell he's going on about.
Mose, do you know anything about the Holy Grail?
The Holy Grail? No, not really. Why? What do you know about the Holy Grail?
Me? Not much.
No, there's definitely a noise in the game. It's definitely not coming from your end.
About this Schottenjäger thing. You know, we had that big case last year.
Yeah, I seen your book, The Brutal Beast. God, what a sick freaking mind you got.
Yeah. Anyway, since then, Grace and Gerda have been getting all organized on me. Gracie even did this computer program called Sydney. Supposed to help when we're in the field. Of course, I'll never use it, but I can't tell her that.
Uh-huh. And I've noticed you're looking a little toned there, huh? Huh?
Yeah, I've been working out. Grace says I need to be in shape to chase the bad guys. I point to you as an example in the contrary. Then she points out that you never get the bad guys.
Oh, ha. Glad to see you haven't lost your butt-stupid sense of humor. So, did you ever find out how your family got into this whole thing in the first place?
No. The journals go way back to 900 AD, and it looks like it was an old family tradition even then. I don't know. Grace found a few other groups of shadow hunters, and they seem pretty decent. There's a whole ashram in India where they train monks for this kind of thing. Grace has been bugging me about going.
Why don't you?
Shit. I'm not a Lost Horizons kind of guy.
I see what you mean. Well, no point getting all serious about it.
Screw you, mostly.
Well then.
So, how'd you find out about this tour anyway?
I read about it in a travel magazine.
A travel magazine? Since when do you read travel magazines?
What? Like you're the only one that can go running off to Europe? I'm pretty cosmopolitan myself, you know.
As in, I drink a lot of them.
Cosmopolitan is more like
Explains the shirt.
Oh, ha. Why don't you go write some dialogue, smartass? Get it out of your system.
Well, whoever was writing the dialogue for this game certainly didn't do it.
Give him the job, jeez.
Yeah, really.
So, what about the treasure of Rennes le
He's
Chateau?
just making it up.
You have a theory?
Not really.
Madeline says everybody has a theory.
Oh, that Madeline. Whew. Oh, what a bite, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. He's not really trying,
Wait
is
a
he?
minute. You never said what you think about the treasure. Is that why you came to find the treasure?
I don't know about that. Find out about it, maybe. Sure, it seemed like a lark.
But what do you...
Speaking of Madeline, now don't you
What
just
do you know
love
about
that
voodoo?
kind of tough girl thing she's got going? Man, ooh.
I wasn't speaking about Madeline. I was talking about the treasure.
Oh, nice area though, isn't it?
You can just cut him off from asking about voodoo. Come on. I want the callbacks. What do you know about voodoo? Just one.
We even got the
Just
right
one.
voice actor this time.
I know.
Now, you didn't see the kidnappers in the area last night, did you?
The guys you saw on the train both had long hair pulled back in ponytails, and they had this trunk with air holes. Nope, haven't seen anything like that since I got here.
Well, that was enlightening. But you know, like I said, I keep hearing this noise, and I'm wondering, since we were being eavesdropped on earlier, is there somebody over here?
Steel jacket, for old time's sake.
Oh, we'll need it later.
I'm gonna take off. You want to look around with me this afternoon?
This afternoon? Nah, I got some things to do.
What could you have to do? You're on vacation.
I brought some work with me. Yeah, you know, a cop's work is never done.
Never started even.
Oh, by the way, would you mind not mentioning to anyone that I'm a cop?
What?
People just get kind of weird. You know, I want to be an average Joe for once. Come on.
Mose, I've got news for you. You can't get any more average.
Not.
All right. Mum's the word.
Thanks. See you around?
Yeah. See ya.
Interesting. This was not here before. I think somebody was out here. And we'll just shove that in our pocket.
Not even look at what it is first.
Nope, just jam it in there. I mean, we can go to our inventory and take a look. I mean, it seemed pretty obvious.
A water glass.
Well then. I have a good guess as to who that was, and it probably pertains to the person who was eavesdropping on us before. Since we saw him in the phone booths. Or at least his feet in the phone booths earlier. It doesn't seem like anybody else is around. Let's walk on out. That'll advance our time. 2 to 4 p.m. Hooray!
Looks like the moped shop is open. Yee-haw!
Yippity doo dah, yippity a.
He's excited apparently.
Get on the moped and get the hell away.
Well, that's what we're gonna do.
Great, they're open.
Yeah, let's go talk. Give me a bike.
Hey, how you doing? I want to rent a bike.
Oui, your passport, please. Monsieur Knight, You are not with the tour group? I do not see you on my list.
Nope, I'm on my own.
Ah, I am sorry, monsieur, but most of my fleet is reserved for the tour group.
What?
I have one little bike left, monsieur, but she is nothing grand. I show you. Here she is.
This piece of crap? Oh, come on. I was kind of hoping for this baby. Ooh, what is this, a WW2 Army issue?
Oui, but the tour group reservations were made first. It is this little bike, monsieur, or nothing.
Well, who gets the Harley?
Whoever chooses it first, monsieur. If none of the others want the large bike, you may have it.
Oh, yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Well, let me know what you decide.
Okay, well...
I'm just going down here below this divider now. Gonna pretend I don't exist.
I wouldn't be caught dead on that bike. A thing like that can ruin a guy's self-esteem. Permanently.
Well, clearly we can't take the actual bike that's been offered to us. So now... it's the moment you've all been waiting for.
Oh, it's that puzzle, is it?
It is the goddamn moon logic part of the game. Because it's not just one thing. It's more than that. There's actually two really, really stupid things that are in this puzzle. Like, outlandishly, you would not even probably think about this to even, like, come up with this idea. Because they're so stupid. Like, holy crap. Like, unbelievably.
I am ready.
Alright, so here we go. So, the moon logic is that now...
Now we obviously need to trick the guy into thinking we're part of the tour group so we can take the bike.
Exactly. So we need to disguise ourselves. If you could see me, I'm doing gigantic air quotes when I say the word disguise ourselves.
Oh dear.
Before we get into that, we need to have a chat with these two again. Because we want to ask them about why they're switching rooms.
I noticed y'all moving suitcases around upstairs. Was there a problem with your room?
Oh, my, yes.
But that wasn't why we moved, Lily.
No?
Mr. Barza kindly offered to exchange with us.
He's a Muslim, you see. Wanting to be facing east and all that. Well, Estelle and I are very much in favour of supporting the cultural differences between us, aren't we, darling?
Yes, Lily. And it's a much nicer room. It's larger and has a balcony.
Of course, I do appreciate the sacrifice. But then there are two of us and only one of Mr. Barza. And I'm sure he's used to stuffier quarters. Middle Easterners so often are, you see.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Well, that was an enlightening conversation. Alright, you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Because here's the thing. All this crap you would need to think of on your own. I'm going to be giving you the benefit of actually doing this correctly. Well, I'm going to hope that I'm doing it correctly. You see, there are a couple things we need to do. And again, you would probably not think of this stuff on your own. And if you did, I would have no idea how. Now, granted, this first part you can do repeatedly.
Okay.
What we need to do is ultimately, since, you know, we did this in Gabriel Knight 1, here's our callback to Gabriel Knight 1. We need to pretend to be Mosley.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing we need to do is we need to get Mosley's passport. Since, you know, he's going to check that. Mosley carries his passport on him, so we need...
Nope, those don't work together.
Not what I wanted to do. We need a diversion. So what we're going to do is create a diversion by putting a piece of candy down in front of a room that's not even his.
Okay.
The next thing we're going to do is, if you recall, we have these buttons that call specific rooms. We're going to push the button for Mosley's room.
I could, but maybe I should wait until Jean's elsewhere.
He is elsewhere. What the hell are you talking about? Push the button. Alright, so now Mosley is headed towards the lobby. Now we need to go up the stairs. And he should be coming out of his room. There's the door. And he's going to head this direction. So we need to sweep around behind Mosley. I said, sweep around behind Mosley while he's engaged with that and steal his passport.
He's so distracted by a piece of candy that you can steal his passport?
Yep. Because we just did.
Okay, then.
Alright, so there is part 1 of this bonkers, stupid puzzle. Alright, so the next part. Oh, shoot. Did he go back up?
Yeah, he did.
Crud. Yeah, I need to steal his jacket next.
Wait, why? Yeah, I was gonna say, why did you come down to the lobby? Now you need to distract him with another piece of candy.
No, I just need to come back. I just need him to come back down to the lobby, I think. So we'll hit the button again.
I think Mosley's got enough of a buzz going.
Or maybe he didn't return to his room? Or maybe he's just not back there yet. Can I go in his room and just take his jacket? What the hell are you doing? Get over here.
Now what is it, Knight?
Color me paranoid, but I think he'd get a bit suspicious if I took it in front of him.
See ya.
Yeah, get out of here, you wanker.
Wow. An American should not be saying that, especially not an American from New Orleans.
I at least appreciate that he's attempting to sound like Mark Hamill did in the first game, but he's not doing the best job of it. Alright, I need you to walk away, and I need to come over here, and I need to press the button again. Alright. Back up the stairs. No, I said get over here. Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. Oh, open the door. Thank you. Steal the jacket. Right. that thing. That is the one thing that sticks out of the pocket. Yes. The jacket. I'm glad that we
here before Mount Everest returns.
Mount Everest? What?
Don't know. Don't think I want to know, honestly.
I think is it a balding reference? I don't know.
I don't know either. Alright, so we have his jacket. And we have his passport. The only problem...
Mosley's passport. Unfortunately, I don't look a thing like him. That is, it's fortunate most of the time, but it's less than ideal at the moment.
That's the problem, is that we don't look like Mosley.
And some people think I give America a bad name.
So we need to alter this picture. Now, don't ask me why this is the correct solution, but what we're going to do is we're going to take the marker. We're going to use the marker on the passport.
That's better.
Because for some reason, Gabriel Knight totally has facial hair. Absolutely, of course. Because that makes total sense. Like, everything in this puzzle...
So wait, he does
is
have...
just...
He has a mustache on his passport?
Well, he does now. Because I drew it on there.
Oh.
So I used the marker on the passport.
Ah.
So, because like I was just saying, it's because, you know, Gabriel Knight has facial hair. Ahem.
Yes.
Again, makes total sense. And this episode's running a little long, but I don't care. We're getting through this damn moon logic puzzle.
We've gotten to the puzzle, so we're going to do the puzzle.
Yes, we are going to finish this bloody puzzle. Oh my word. So, if you'll recall, back at the Lost and Found in the museum, there was that hat.
Oh god.
That Gabriel commented looked like something Mosley would wear. Guess what we're doing?
Gonna go get that hat.
We're gonna go get that hat. Give me that hat.
I suppose this hat might be useful after all.
Not sure why he's sneaking around. It's a Lost and Found. But whatever. So the next thing is we need to head back towards the church now. Because again, remember that everything that we're doing is totally logical and makes perfect sense. Just keep that in mind as we go through this, because it'll be, and you know, everything will be crystal clear. I can't talk. I can't. I'm so worked up over this puzzle that I cannot even speak.
Hey, we're viewing an absolute historical artifact here. This belongs in a museum.
Museum of this is a stupid idea. Please never do this again.
Well, this is the anti-examples wing of the video game design museum. What not to do.
Ugh. Now, if I remember, if I'm doing this right. No, not that way. Ah, yes. You'll see there's a cat and a door. That will come into play in a moment. I'm trying to remember where I'm actually supposed to go at this point.
Don't you need to do something with the door?
No, I need to go this way first. Yeah, I need to go over here. I just threw myself off because the camera doesn't actually go that way. It just leads me over here. So again, Remember, completely, totally logical, the most logical thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Just makes sense from beginning to end, because I need the spray bottle.
It's for a worthy cause.
And now... Nope, that is the wrong way. I need to go this way. Because now we need to go to our cat friend. And look at the cat.
That cat's got some major black fur going. I might be able to use some of that.
Can you pet the kitty?
Let's pet the kitty. No, Kitty didn't like that very much.
Oh no, Kitty ran away.
You try to share a little human kindness, and what does it get you?
And what?
What?
What? What does it get you? It gets you nowhere. So now that we've chased the cat away, we need to leave.
Gotta change zones.
And come back again. Because again, perfectly logical in every semblance of the word. This is the way we came, isn't it? There we go.
There you go.
Alright. So now we come all the way back. Nope. Don't get hung up there, camera. And now the kitty's up there. But we know where the cat is going to go. And for whatever reason, we need some cat hair.
Whatever reason could that be?
So the logical thing to do is to take the masking tape and use it on the hole.
That's a tight squeeze, but the cat hasn't left any fur behind on those boards. He might, though, with a little help.
And now I need to get the cats to go there. So I probably can't reach it from here. But I can spray the cat and get him to run away. And now to claim my cat hair.
Claim your prize.
It worked.
Oh my god, I got some cat hair. Let me shove this in my pants. Again, just the logic astounds me. It's just so beautiful, the logic involved here. Well, now that we have all of our items, now we need to compile our disguise. Actually, I'm going to walk back to the hotel first real quick.
I don't think that's the hotel.
Yes, it is.
So it is.
Yeah, because I've discovered that there are actually two ways to walk off there.
Oh, nice. Not confusing at all.
Yeah, yes, exactly. There's one straight ahead, and then off to the left is the church. Alright, so our destination. But now we need to compile our disguise so that we look like that passport picture, even though we're not going to look anything like that passport picture. Alright, so we got our cat hair. Now we need to obviously affix that to our face. So the logical thing to do is to use some syrup on it. And I've made a mustache.
It's crude, but it just might work.
Somehow, I've made a mustache out of cat hair, masking tape, and maple syrup.
All right, then.
I'm already carrying it.
No, you should use it on yourself. Genius. Oh, we need to put it all together. I see.
Oh, you got to build the whole disguise, eh?
Yep. And now I gotta pick up the hat and put it with the rest of the disguise. No, I said pick up the hat and use it on
Now that's a Mosley outfit.
No, it is not.
that. Yes, but now somehow.
If anybody sees me in this thing, I'll have to leave town immediately.
Now, do I have to go somewhere else to put it on? Oh, I guess maybe I just have to come over here and do it. Because that makes sense. I'm gonna change into my disguise very close to the person who I'm trying to fool with the disguise. Because that makes, again...
that's logical.
Perfect sense.
No peeking.
And here we are.
Hey, is this where y'all rent mopeds?
Oui. May I see your passport?
Look how much I look like that picture.
Ah, Monsieur Mosley.
Look at
yes,
that.
I have a reservation for you. One moment. You may have any bike in the lot, monsieur.
I can. Heck, I guess I'll take this big old hog hair. How much is that?
100 francs a day.
Looks like we got us a deal.
There you are, monsieur. You pay when you return the bike.
Golly, thanks.
But wait, the tour group gets my special treasure chest package.
Ooh.
You get the binoculars and the shovel with that.
Oh, binoculars and shovel.
Great.
I have a feeling I'm going to use that shovel for, like,
Best
something
of luck,
not
monsieur.
related to
If
shovels.
you strike it rich,
You
you
use
will
it to knock
remember
someone
poor
unconscious.
little Bigot, will you not?
That's right. I will not. Thank you so much. Whew, man. The things I'll do for a decent back. Oh, I better put this stuff back before Mosley has a conniption.
Yeah, he's gonna miss his cat hair mustache.
Uh-huh. And that hat that doesn't belong to him. And so there we are. That is the puzzle.
The puzzle. Oh,
and you can
Lord.
see why it has the notoriety it does, because it makes no goddamn sense.
No, I think, like, so, in watching it, I was vaguely able to pick up the clues that they were giving you. Like, when you called Mosley down to the front desk, he stopped by the candy dish. So you can extrapolate that to, like, ooh, he's easily distracted by candy. And the cat is, like, the only thing you can interact with in the rest of the town right now. But good lord. Good friggin' lord. If we hadn't picked up that tape originally, how would you know to go back to your room to get the tape? Like, gah! This is what happens when your puzzle designers, like, don't have anyone else check their work.
Well, this is what happens when you have a development that is as messed up as this one was.
Fair enough.
That's something we can go into more, maybe in another episode, but this one's run a little long because of the puzzle.
The puzzle!
So, that is the only way that I will refer to that as, is the puzzle. Because when you say the puzzle, if people have played adventure games, there's a pretty good shot they know exactly which the puzzle you're talking about.
Yeah, they've heard of the puzzle. This one has its own Wikipedia article.
Indeed. Actually, there are a couple of the puzzles. Again, something we can get into another time, but join us next time where we apparently get the hell out of here.
where we walk back without the disguise and take the motorcycle. Like, that's not going to be a problem.
Nope, not at all. So join us then, won't you?
He's got the keys, so it checks out.
Yeah, it makes sense. Hey, he's got the key. What can I argue with that?
Let's see what felonies we get up to next time.
See you then.
Bye.